Hey, I'm Max Montrose, and my cacti are too big. They're not only just outgrowing my greenhouse, but the space that I'm going to be moving them into this summer is smaller than my greenhouse. And so, because my cacti grow around a foot a year or more, in fact, this one right here, I documented on my Instagram growing from just this node point. So you see I cut the tops of these. That's what I did last year here. And so this is a good example of how just that top piece grew a fresh new node, and this entire part grew in just one single season. One, it's important to have a really good sharp knife. The cores, especially on the bigger cacti, can be really thick and woody, which is why I recommend something serrated. You want to try to cut them straight through and quickly, not really kind of tear into them. And then for the purpose of cloning these cacti, I'm actually going to cut them multiple times so that I get obviously more cacti. So, like in Fantasia, when Mickey Mouse is sweeping downstairs and then one broom turns into two and two into four, it's the same thing with cacti. And so where I'm going to make my first cut is where I want to have the roots come out of. And so do you see this section of the hybrid cacti and how they're kind of gross? The reason why is because I had a really bad bug problem that year. And instead of treating it the way that I should have, I was actually spraying alcohol at a really heavy percentage, and it burned the plants, especially when the sun is out. And so that's why they look like that. But that's actually a great place for the roots to pop out of. So I'm going to cut right below that point so that I can root that point, use that ugly point as the base, which will be implemented in the medium. And then the gorgeous blue part will be coming out of the top. I have a lot of cactus I should move out of the way first. Definitely sucks and feels naked to have all of your biggest cacti that you've worked the longest on gone. But it feels good to have a big bucket of fresh big cacti to double and now triple the quantity of cacti that I had. So that's also exciting. But yeah, this is a hobby that takes a lot of patience, and I'm good with that. Hope you learned something new.